play some more games, then tell me. Tell me link down description. No, it's not gonna be there because I'm stupid and I don't know how to edit. There you go. Just some hardcore. If I actually like focus into the game, I'm sorry. Don't hate at me. I love you guys. All right. Oh, also first accomplish the knife. That's what we're gonna try to get. If I don't get it at the end of this video, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Actually, I should have done this before I started. Is to create a private party. Who is someone that's not gonna join? Who do I know who's not going to join? Hold up, give me one. Okay, I know all these people are gonna join. Reason why I just don't want people to freaking join the lobby and just like, who the F are you? What? If he joins, I'm just gonna kick him. So, oh, I'm gonna feel so bad. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh no. If he joins, I'm just freaking. Okay, so if he joins, I would just kick him or just say he accidentally sent to the wrong person. Alright. Anyway, guys, let's kind of start. Alright. Well, sometimes I'm in the mid shower. Okay. So actually, mid shower, I can't speak today. If you watched my last video, which is like a couple hours ago, I couldn't speak for crap. So yeah. So yeah, okay, let's go. Let's start this video off with a story. Okay. So there's these couple kids out of school, like, of course, like in third grade. I was freaking chubby as all hell. Like, come on, I was chubby. I think like everyone went through that phase. Like everyone was kind of chubby, but also there's like those skinny people that's skinny as all hell, but also like, okay. So basically, of course, there's the skinny people that lived in my neighborhood. Okay, there's skinny people that lived in my neighborhood. That's probably like, of course, how old I was. I was probably like, frick, how old was I? I don't know. I don't know what age I would be. I can't really think about it right now. But of course, at that time I looked like at that time I looked like I was Asian and everything. People always made fun of me for that. I was like, okay. So I just dealt with it. I was like, okay, it doesn't really bother me. But like, then over the past years, it actually got worse than it actually than I expected. And I just got kicked. Dang it. Probably because the host thing. Of course I timed out. Well, of course I got messed with over the years. I was like, whatever. And then like it started getting worse. So I was like, okay, this has something I have to deal with. Of course, you're gonna have like bullies and everything. So of course I had one. I was like, why choose me? And there's like a whole bunch of people. There's other people. And I was like, well, me then anyone anyone else getting bullied. Because I cared for everyone. I loved everybody. Of course, at that time I didn't know what I was thinking. Of course, when you're in third grade, you're not really that smart. You don't know what type of decisions you're gonna have to make. So again, I just kept getting bullied. Okay, so it got to the point where I had a how do I say it? I had to tell like my parents, cause it got so bad. Like I started getting like bruises when I got home. It was that bad. Like, so of course my mom called the school the next morning. She said I didn't have to go to school. I was like, okay, I'll just stay here and just play some COD. Of course, at that time, of course, kids love Call of Duty. More if you're like where I was, you had like Modern Warfare 3. Now, of course, Modern Warfare 3 was like the best game at that time, besides Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the thing. So like, hold on. That's in my throat. I'm sorry. I have freaking sinus problems right now. But like, I forgot what I was gonna say. But like, I had like, so my mom called school the next day. She said stay home. I was like, okay. So I was playing Modern Warfare 3. Then apparently that kid that kept messing with me that day he got sick apparently. Probably dead of balls or something. But like, I was like, okay. But of course the next day I did go to school, and he did, and like, what's his perfect timing? My mom calls the school again the next day, see if that kid was at school, and she's like, and they're like called him to the front office, and my mom, and well they called his mom, and everything. So it ended up like my mom yelling at his mom, because my mom is very, very protective. Like she loves me, but like, jeez. So yeah, well she ended up yelling at the kids so much that they made. Oh come on. So they ended up suspending the kid for like bullying me apparently. And next day he came to my house, gave me an apology letter. Sorry that he kept messing with me. And, like, give me bruises for just like an apology letter. I was like, okay. Of course I said okay, thank you. Just like, please don't mess with me again. Of course I didn't. Of course I never really did anything at that time. So I was like, because at that time I didn't really mess with anybody. So here you go. Ah, come on. Yeah. I'll give you 1 second. Oh god. Okay. So if you read the comments like right now, you can see my friend, my boy Jared, the guy I normally play with when I play Rainbow Six. He comments that we should do a Q&A. If you want to do a Q&A, hit that like button down below. I will do it. I'll just go through Instagram and just ask questions. Oh god, here's shield. Are you serious? Alright. Alright, I should start like saying some stuff. I'm starting thinking of some stories. Isn't these like the things that have in Japan? Yeah, you just watch your. Except, can't really see anything. Who's your daddy? Oh my god. Jared, shut your face. Ah! Dang it, Jared made me die. I'm trying to read your freaking question. Alright, what are my shower thoughts? Or shower thoughts. That should probably be next thumbnail. Shower thoughts. I actually thought like taking my like wearing my clothes in the shower. Just thought about that. Like what happens? I think at that time I was like probably like a young kid. Like my mom was like, "Don't wear your clothes in the shower." And I was like, "Okay." But of course we had those incidents that we accidentally wore our socks in the shower. If you haven't, then you haven't experienced life yet. Oh, I got behind me. Yeah, if you haven't experienced that, then you have no life apparently. So yeah. So of course I did like multiple times because normally I'm like a freaking kid and I have like no better. So yeah. Or it wasn't really a thought, it's probably like a story or something that happened. I'm not sure. I can't really tell what thoughts are. Because my 3.5 brain cells can comprehend my 5-second thoughts. Alright, finally got stuck. Oh, I've got no freaking recoil on it. Man, okay, Jared. Okay, if y'all watching, y'all see the comments. Freaking Jared over here. He's one of my admins on here. Who's the best R6 player you know? It's not Q&A's, it's thoughts and stories, Jared. I don't think you understand. He's okay, he's my homeboy. He's my homeboy. Alright. Okay, so we used to live like on a big field. And we live like in like so this was like a couple years ago. Not a couple years, probably like forgot. Like you were I thought answer the question. Q&A, who's the best R6 player? Man, either you or Twisted. But mostly you, because you're freaking the most person I ever play with, Jared. Alright, so we used to live on like on a big piece of property. We still have half of it, because it's like ours. And we have a barn up there that we keep all our stuff in. So we just kept, okay, Raz, I look away. I'll look away, Raz, I freaking move. Alright. So like, we have this big piece of property that we still use, but so like, we have a barn and everything. Cause like, why not? Barns are actually pretty dope if you use it correctly. Hey, Mark, are you serious? That was a like slight, right? So, wait, tell a story after you're done with this one about the time you met me. Man, I already met you, like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so, of course we lived in a barn, etc. It was actually a pretty dope barn, like, one day I thought about turning it into a man cave, but it's like, if I did, I have to seal everything, but I didn't feel like doing that, so, I could have bought it for like probably $4 grand. Come on. Man, when can I get this knife already? So, I was like, okay, no. Like, I could have bought it like a long time ago, but when I did have like $5 grand. So yeah, that's one of my thoughts. I could have turned it into like head cracks. It's actually a horse barn, if I didn't say that. Now, oh, what's up with my stream? Okay, I can guess this or not. Oh. I'm sorry that my stream's kind of lagging. I don't know why. Thanks, teammate. Appreciate it. So yeah, so like thought about turning it into like a man cave or something. That'd be pretty dope. Of course, every kid would think about that, but I'm still young, so I still have my thoughts. Okay, here's a story. Here's like, so before some stuff happened in my life, which I'd rather not say. Um, hold on. There's some stuff that happened, and I was like, okay, so of course I was depressed for like some things that uncomfortable happened that I'd rather not say, like family stuff. So I was like depressed for the whole school. Of course, my music teacher, which was like this was like the second grade. Uh, it was like my first time at a public school. I was like, okay, because until like so my whole entire life until in first grade through first grade, I went to the private school. Okay, so the first time I went to a public school, and I was like so nervous. Then like stuff happened, and like stuff got and so yeah. Well, I didn't even say anything. I was like, that's all I said. Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have gum in my mouth and makes my mouth all freaking messed up. Where's the gum wrapper? Give me 1 second. Of course you say that. Thing right here. Oh, dang. Alright. First time, I was kind of depressed because I had like amazing friends there. And like I didn't know it would hit me like freaking hard like a rock. So of course I just had to deal with it. So like at that time I was like really depressed because I didn't get to see people I liked, like people I felt comfortable around, etc. The guy's still camping there. Are you serious? So like I had a music teacher. He would come there every other Wednesday. I'm surprised I remember that. He came there every other Wednesday. He was really chill. Like everyone liked him. So he was the guy that would cheer everyone up. Like he would do like funny pranks, like just small pranks and not too big of a prank because we were like in second grade. We're still immature. So he was the kind of guy that you would want to hang around. So yeah, so he asked me what was going on. I told him what happened. Of course, at that time I just told him the full story, which I actually at that time I didn't. I'm kind of still immature, but I didn't know what was what. I didn't know like what should I say, what should I not say, etc. So he was a guy like that would like bring everyone up that if you're mad. He's basically like he was better than the counselor at our school. Because of course at that time the counselor is kind of trash. Like no one really liked her. Oh my god, that's the ugliest face ever. So yeah, he brought me up, and like he brought some of his instruments, and like that's where I came for like the love of music. He's like follow your dreams, like follow the stuff that you want to do. Like don't let something depress you or anything. But at that time I was like okay, well, I didn't take that into consideration. But I was like okay, that's not really important though. Like well over the years I still remember his advice, but like so like when I wanted to give up, I just thought I thought about him and like what he told me. So yeah, it's like don't you ever freaking give up. Just keep trying like over and over again. Because if you do ever get up, you're not gonna succeed. But you're gonna have to try at some point. So like the only thing that kept me like pepped up was like music. Cause that if you're watching like some of my videos, you can hear music running in the background. That's because that makes me like more relaxed in the games. Right now you don't hear it because I don't have it on because I'm trying to look at this live stream because My computer's being a piece of crap right now, so can't really read all the comments. I'm sorry. So yeah. So soon I will have a Elgato, so I don't have to do live streams like these. So it just ruins the quality of the game. So yeah. So yeah, just follow. Basically, just follow your dreams and everything. Okay, so Jared keeps saying he thought he made me happy. Jared, if you kept listening, this is like during second grade. I didn't know you in second grade.
Work your frag lists.
So yeah. Okay, so hold on. Let me try and get a safe spot so I don't die.
Taking the lead.
Okay. So Joey, we're in me and Jared. Okay. So it was actually pretty funny. It was like when I was level 2 on Rainbow Six Siege. It was like when I just got it. And also it was like May. So I had my console like for like 3 weeks. Then I got Rainbow Six. So of course leveling up in this game is really fast. I was like, okay. So it was like this is pretty easy. But then me and Jared, I'm pretty sure at that time he was high on something. Because he was really funny. He's a really fun guy. Like you probably love him within 3 seconds. Except if you're me, then you really want to love him. Okay, I'm sorry. So like, of course we played R6, and so it is like, okay, let's just not speak of this again, because like something really embarrassing happened. Because I really don't want to get in depth to. Oh, of course I die. Hold on. So of course I just talked to him for a long time. He actually we became really best friends, and just if I could like say anything, he's like, why are you just trying to give up, you filthy casual? I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And like he still makes funny things, he still makes funny jokes. Sometimes he talks about Russia, but okay, that's a kill. All right, well I didn't know that was gonna happen. So yeah, of course my sexy boy is still on here. Best guy you can meet. So yeah. Oh, I was paying attention. Of course we got in more depth. For the longest time you couldn't hear him when I did over videos. But it's like, oh man, it's gonna suck because he can't hear me. But like recently he found out what was wrong to his freaking audio settings. I was like, okay, well you fixed that. Remember to brush your pickle. Oh gosh, the brush to pickle. Okay, so at that time we were talking about freaking pickles. Then, well, we're talking about Rick and Morty to Pickle Rick. Of course, it's freaking Pickle Rick, like, and it's like at that time it was like a really big pain. He's like, and like one of his other brothers, one of his other buddies that he played with us. He's like, he joined us. He's like, want to touch my pickle? I was like, oh no, like, keep taking consideration. Keep touching your pickle. Keep brushing your pickle, or one of those things. I was like, oh god. Well, this is just stuck with our friend. This is stuck with us forever. And so that's what came and stick ever since. Or so I think it was something like that. I don't know. I can't remember anything. I can barely remember my stories that I'm currently trying to make a video on. So yeah. Okay. I try to think. I try to make up thoughts, or like not make up thoughts, but like when I'm in the shower, I try to do some shower thoughts. If you don't know where the shower thoughts from, you ever watch Raccoon Eggs? He did like shower thoughts. Of course, this rack we're talking about here.
We're losing the fight.
What was my favorite? Okay, well this came into a Q&A, not a freaking shower thoughts. Well, I guess it could be Q&A and shower thoughts. Or stories or whatever. Probably my favorite game was like either Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2. I remember the original Modern Warfare, you ever played it, was like the probably like the best game, I guess. This is my opinion. But like, hold on, let's show these. It's like the best game. Of course, I got Masters 3 on it, but like that was not the complete Masters thing, whatever. I never really understood it. I was like, okay, well, hi, shoot me through my shield. Okay. So of course I did it. I played it a lot. I had diamond on most of my guns. I was like, it was gonna be the easiest game ever. And the main gun I actually used was the KSG, and like it was the best. In my opinion, it was the best. It was the best shotgun. And I had that thing to diamond note and like in a hurry. Like the day I got it, it was like I had half of the skins completed. Like half of it the skins I completed, and like within the week I already had gold on it. And like within like another week, I think the diamond was like the hardest thing you could ever get. So of course I got diamond that next week. Okay, longest thing ever. So, okay, this is not really a freaking stories and thoughts. This is just freaking Q&A. Whatever. But like, probably. Oh crap! I don't even know. Of course, most half of the population in the United States actually goes through depression, and where they go to relax is, of course, the shower. Which, except for me, I was just sitting on the toilet because I'm a white boy. So it actually is what I just sat there and just saw like, what am I gonna do? And, like, I have nothing to do for the rest of my life after I get out of college. So I started college, like, then like I started getting worried because what if I have to pay for stuff? Like, I'm gonna have to pay for stuff one day. It's like, oh shit. So I just thought about like, what am I gonna do when I grow up? Even though at that time I was like probably like probably like 12 or 11. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to get a job soon. Which I still have yet. I have yet to have a job, so I just kept thinking about that. Also, one of my thoughts were like, what happens if you put like mayonnaise like on your ceiling? Will it just stick there, or? But at that time, I didn't really know like what I was thinking of, cause like why the frick not? It's mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. If you're a mayonnaise lover, I'm sorry. Like, I kind of like it, but not too much. Oh, once we're making like homemade beef jerky, like, you know, the Jack Links, whatever, the original beef jerky. Bro, those are the bomb. But see, like one day we're just making like beef jerky and everything. Is these people in a clan? Cause they both say X-Men. The heck. But yeah. So we're making beef jerky because why not? Beef jerky is freaking delicious. So of course when we started cooking it, when we started like cooking it and put all the seasonings, when I actually cut it, I actually cut my finger really bad. But at the point I was like, okay, well it's not that bad. But like the next day it got an infection. I was like, okay, well I'm gonna have to go to the doctors. So it was just me and my friend and his dad. We were gonna stay with him for a week. So of course we stayed with him for a week. We made food. Okay, I'm gonna kill this kid. Hold up. I don't know why he's running. You better get over here. Okay, I'm gonna kill him. Well, worth it. Worth it. Very worth it. Okay, so. Alright. So of course I had to get fixed up. See, half like a lot of it was like covered in my finger's blood. I was like, okay, well, we're gonna have to clean this off. It's like his dad said like, no, don't clean it. Like, why? Like, cause you're gonna eat it. It's your blood. And I was like, I don't want to eat my own blood. But at that time, I didn't know if it's like good for you or not. Cause of course it's disgusting. There's like your blood cells. But then like he told me you can actually. I'm not sure where that is because I'm sighting this gun. So I was like, okay, well I'll just eat it. But like when we put it in the dryer room, I call it the dryer. That's basically what it is. It dries off. How you know I was there? But he probably has that freaking whatchamacallit. So of course I put it in a dryer, and I guess the blood just sat in the freaking the jerky. I just call it jerky. I'll just say jerky. So it just sat in the jerky for the whole week. Cause I like mine like really dry. Cause if you get like the beef jerky like at Walmart or something, I'll just like I'll just freaking put it in the dryer anyways. Like probably like put it in the oven for a few minutes or something. So that's what I did. But like once I got it out, I guess the blood in my when it I guess it like sank. Is sank even a word? I'm not sure. But I guess the blood got in the jerky and it tasted horrible. It tasted like freaking butt. So I was like, okay, well this is a lot of it, so I'm just gonna have to eat it anyways. But like I didn't know how to fix it, and my friend's dad just put like some salt and some pepper on it. It was like, okay, so I did that, and then I was like, well it's still disgusting. It still tastes like freaking rotten meat. And I was like, so I had to put some. I was testing to put like what's good with it. I don't remember what I put on it. It was delicious. I know it wasn't mayonnaise because I don't really like. I'm sorry for the mayonnaise lover out there. I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise. Like I'll eat it if there's like nothing. If there's nothing, then I'll put mayonnaise on it. But I did putting mayonnaise on it. Not too much, but like just enough. Like it tastes okay. Like it was like the sweet mayonnaise. If you're from where I am, we have a sweet mayonnaise. It has like sweet stuff and like it has like a mixture of like honey and something like that. Oh come on. Ugh. Yeah, so I ended up eating it all. And probably like within like the next 2 weeks I started throwing up. So yeah. Yeah, I actually might do a Q&A. Oh, I only do it Mondays, sometimes Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's my schedule, by the way. No. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, come on. So, okay, so like we had art classes, which I'm pretty sure every school has it. Yeah. If there's no art class, then I don't know what kind of drugs your school be taking, but yeah. Come on. So yeah, we had art class, and teacher like, I think she forgot we were like in 3rd grade. Sorry for the lags. I'm lagging. Jeez. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm saying like a lot. I'm lagging too. What's up, my bro? My stream's lagging. Sorry if the stream's lagging. I don't know what's wrong with I bet you because my sister's friends over here. There you go. So in our class, we had our science teacher forgot we're like in our 4th grade class, so she forgot we're not good at drawing and doing cool sketches yet. Cause she used to be like a high school teacher, like a high school artist. Of course, and she was an artist for the longest time, but then she stopped doing it and started teaching classes, art classes. So it's like, okay. So she's like, all right, this is how you draw an eye. But right as we can barely get to it, she'll have half of it done. So like draw an eye like this, but exactly like this. It's like half of us don't even know how to do that. Like, and I even told her that, like, half of us don't even know how to do that. Because you're going too fast. I was like, okay. So she took it slow, but yet, at the same time, she, like, did it fast. She's, like, slow, but also fast as she could. That was the most annoying thing ever. But, like, at that point, she didn't like me to begin with. Because I kept saying, and, like, I kept saying, no, not everyone can do that fast. He's like, well, you better do it in 2 minutes. I'm like, well, I can't draw. Like, I don't know what's the point of you yelling at me for. I was like, serious? So, at that point, he was like, whatever, we're not dealing with you. I just did nothing for that class because I hated art. Because I never really liked freaking art to begin with. I'll do it occasionally, just like to draw an eye or something, like an eyeball or something. But like, okay, Jared, I'll check in a second. Jesus. But so I got my sister because she loved art. So she did it for me. She's like, "Wow, you're an artist doing right now. Can you show me one? Can you show me how you did it?" I was like, I even has her like my sister's best signature, Presley, and like a little below it, Middleton, like slash Patrick's sister, which Patrick's sister. Like, okay. And of course, that's my name, Patrick. If you see my Gmail, it has my name on it. But says like I don't even know how to do it. So I met her. She transferred to my school a few months ago. Then she's like, oh wait, aren't you the kid from 4th grade? I was like, yes. He's like, I'm still mad at you. And I was like, for what? Can you got your sister to draw an eye? He's like, well, that's when I was young. I was like, it doesn't matter now. I'm like, okay, bet. It's like, draw an eye. And it's like, okay. So I drew an eye like hers. Then she got like, okay, you did really good. Like, okay, thank you. But like, I was just so mad about that.
We've lost the lead.
Like, she tried to prove me something wrong. But like, she did that all the time. I'm like, okay, well, just leave me alone. I don't care about you. But then, like, it got so bad, like, I just started leaving her class because she was so rude to every kid. Because at the time, half of the kids were like in band class like I was. Like, well, I don't have time for you. So it's like I just left her class every time. And then she started writing me up. I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't care. So I asked for like a transferred class. And I was like, can I like switch classes or something? It was like, so they gave me a new schedule with band. I was like, okay, well, I like band and I like music. Because since like a few minutes ago, I just told you my story about music. Like, music was the best thing for me. I'm currently still in band. Band is actually really fun. If you like marching, then I would advise it. But if you like walking around and like playing music, it's kind of strict. It's kind of strict, but at some point you get used to that. But it's really fun. Of course, you have to remember timing and notes and everything. So yeah, that was my story about art and band. Oh, man, this dude. Oh, hi, my friend.
Control.
If you've met Jared yet, he's one of the guys that you meet.
We have the advantage.
Like, well, he's on one of my videos. Oh my gosh! Please don't let me spawn there again. Alright, thank you. But like, he's like, go to Snapchat, go to Snapchat. Well, I'm trying to record a freaking video, okay? My thoughts. Like, weird thoughts, okay? My gosh. So I'll go look in a few minutes. If I zone out, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to concentrate when I'm playing games. Give me 1 second.
Enemy hellstorm detected.
Shoot. Man, that goes to the water. That's bull. Okay, I'm just gonna camp here.
Hostile UAV circling.
Do I have a rocket on this gun? Yes, I do. Where's it at?
Hostile RCXD spotted.
Yeah, there's. One time I was like,
Hostile UAV
I
circling.
was like just playing like games or something. I have a lot of stories,
Still take this.
but like there's these kids that are school, and like boring class. Of course, it's boring, but like of course they'll tease with each other, and like one kid didn't. Of course, another kid doesn't agree with the other kids doing. Like so, there's like start arguing. Of course, arguing can lead to fights, and they finally got into a brawl and just started fighting each other. So it was actually pretty funny. One kid had to go to the hospital. The other one got suspended for like a week. Next day, they fought again, but like, oh God, Jared, no one cares right now. I'm trying to. Dang it, Jared.
There goes me.
15 and 8. That sucks. 8 and 15. I mean. So the kid that got suspended, he actually got expelled for like a whole week. Or not expelled. He got whole week. Expelled like when you get like you can't go back to school. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. So he got expelled. Other kid, of course, got suspended for like 2 weeks. So yeah. Since freaking Jared's dying for me to go on beef jerky. Yeah, Jared got some beef jerky. Alright, no one cares. Now, let me try music. Oh yeah. So that was my life for that school year. Man, bro, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really close. I'm only like 2 more levels. I could probably get it within the uh, time period of this video, probably. Probably. Oh, my knees. You ever done like the Russian squat? Some people call it the Slav squat or whatever. It's like, okay. So like, just kept doing it. It was really funny, but it was really fun, I mean. But unless you want to break your kneecaps, then go ahead. This map is actually really good for shotgun. Is there a shotgun on this class? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna use this class.
Make the theater yours.
Bye, Jared. Love you. I'm just kidding. No homo.
We're winning this.
Man, you're gonna meet a lot of good people in your life. Like,
We're losing the fight.
don't take it for granted. Of course, like
We've taken
of course, one day you're gonna take it for granted. But like,
we lost.
it's just for some advice. Like, don't be like over exaggerating with your friends. Holy crap. Okay. But like, be fair enough that you're not gonna mess with them too much because you're gonna get in a fight. And fights can lead to not fun things. Of course, I got into a fight before, so I know. I know how fights work. Fights are not that fun.
We have the advantage.
Did I just usually miss every shot? Oh. You good over there? Just trap you in this corner. Please don't kill me. Only a one shot, one kill.
We're losing the fight. That's a six.
That's a one shot, one kill.
We've taken control.
For the longest time, I thought mayonnaise was like a thing you would use, like you'd get from a doc, like a doctor or something. Like it's prescribed or something. Well, there's like Vaseline. I thought it was just something like you can. I bet you could eat Vaseline. Probably wouldn't be tasting good. Wow. I bet Vaseline doesn't taste good. I have put Vaseline in a sock. Like you put Vaseline on your chest if you don't feel good. Thanks, teammate. But yeah. You could put Vaseline.
We've lost the lead.
What other? Could you cook with Vaseline? I bet you could, because it has like it probably has like alcohol and stuff in it. I don't know. I don't know. You could use that. What could you use Vaseline for besides medical stuff? But I know like it is like mint stuff or whatever. But you could use it for a lot of things. Guy below me? What? He's dead. What? I'm so confused. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I missed. I'm trying to think of more thoughts. I'm trying to remember like the thoughts I had. Well, like there's like these two people. Okay, wait. Okay, that's a different story. Never mind. That's the story I'm not supposed to tell. That's what actually recently happened. Wow, what a camper. No wonder he has no friends. So oh my gosh! So I had a friend named Kevin. My friend Kevin. He was a really good kid. But like he would try to give me a class. And like, teacher, I need Kevin, it's an emergency. He's like, okay, what do you need for? He's like, I just said it was an emergency. He's like, alright. I was freaking out. I was like, Kevin, what's wrong? What happened? What happened? He's like, dude, I just got you a class. He's like, oh crap. getting out of class is like, it was like actually a good timing because I hated my English class. Like we just went to the library and just sat there, like, like of course we didn't have like those Chromebooks or whatever, so we had like the regular course laptops. So yeah, so we just played games the whole entire time. Like why read books when you just play games? It's just sides.
Don't get complacent. Finish the mission.
I'm surprised I need to get headshots for this pistol.
Enemy RCXD in your AO.
Oh crap, where's RCXD? I know I can see it. You're big and strong. Na, 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 na. Ah, come on. I actually never use a shield. I don't know why. If you hear the sound, I just don't use it. There's like one of my friends. We call him Dom. Because he was kind of stupid, so his name is Doms or something like that. It's some freaking name in his language. I don't know how he would say it. It was Dom, so it was Dom something. So we just started calling him Doms. Or like Domix. Domix is actually a YouTube channel, so we just call him Doms. So I saw like his papers. He just transferred to our school. He's like, so of course the system principal had to check that he had his emergency contact number. And like it was actually really good because he knew English. And I was verifying his emergency number. And when I started showing him around the school, he's like, you know that emergency number you saw? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's my grandfather. I'm like, okay. Is there something wrong with your grandfather? I'm like, no. Actually, he doesn't speak English. I was like, oh no. Is that like? It actually you shouldn't. Okay. You should have someone that speaks English. Like, jeez. You're supposed like how then asked him, well, what if something happens? I was like, well, too bad. I was like, oh well, that's your life right there. Like, I was like, his grandfather, he put his grandfather's phone number. And he doesn't speak English. I'm like, wow, okay, that actually worked. Okay, so here's a story for you. You know, like, okay, hold on. So do you know like one of those kids that actually say like they're in the FaZe clan, like Tifu or FaZe Rug, whatever. Well, it was like it was a couple years ago. I was playing some Black Ops 3. Of course, there's like a kid sounded like he was like 12 or like 10 or 9, probably somewhere around there playing Black Ops 3. Quite at the time, I was probably like, I mean, a few years ago, probably like last year, so I was like 13 or somewhere around there. I don't know. So like, of course, I had a mic and also, of course, he had a mic. He's like, dude, he's like, you're not in FaZe, and you can. Yeah, the FaZe Clan has an Instagram, and people that just joined, they post like who just joined and all. You can follow their Instagram. So like, there's like at a point where the kid is like, "Well, you're trash," and I'm like, well, okay, that's actually a fact. So I wasn't really good at the game at the time. Love you.
Good night.
Good night.
Get under your covers.
Alright. So I was at the point. So like, well, you're hot trash. And I'm like, well, okay, that doesn't really bother me. Because at the time, a lot of things didn't bother me as much as I expected. So it's like okay, and it's like I bet I could beat you in the 1v1. So of course, like snipers only. That's what kids normally ask for. That's basically what I did. So so we did 1v1 snipers,
Hostile UAV circling.
and somehow I ended up winning a 1 point ahead. It's like, oh, you're trash, are you trash? Even though I won, and of course there's like a squeaker or whatever. So I ended up winning by 1 point. He's like, I asked him, how'd you get in phase again? He's like, oh, you said I'm good at the game. I beat phase rug. He's like, I think phase rug would kind of whoop you. Phase rug right now. He's like, calls him. He's like, hello. Like phase rug actually answered. He's like, hey, how are you? And he's like, who's this? And he's like, I'm one of your phase members. He's like, we hadn't hired anyone for the past year. I was like, wow. Like, he put on speaker and everything. And I just started laughing so hard. But, like, of course, it's always the kid that has, like, an accent or something. But, so once he got off the phone with FaZe Rug or whatever, he's like, hey, he's like, I want 1v1 you again, see how trash you are. He actually did it worse. And like, the first game, like, okay, so that was like basically my warm up for the day. What? Guy? I'm so confused. So yeah, and I ended up winning. He got like 5 points. So I was like, wow, that thing still hit me. I'm over the wall. So I ended up winning. He had like 5. He barely ever got to me. Like I had it was like 30, first to 30 wins. And he had like 5 kills and I had 30. It was really funny. He actually got really lucky for the first 5. Like, wow, okay. Yeah, I was like that freaking dude. Okay. And then like ultimate sweat just ran in when it came to like for like 29. Cause that's when he started getting like kills in. So yeah. So he ended up reporting me. I was like, why? So of course I got like I got a call like this kid who reported me. So that's why he's like reporting for hacking. I was like, well, so they did a system check. Like PlayStation can do a system check, like see if you don't have anything like have any mods or anything. So they did a system check, and nothing came back. Instead, I did have minor bugs. And I also told him like my PlayStation was really laggy at that time. So I was like, okay, so he did fix the lagness. I'm starting to get it back though, as you can see from watching the stream. But yeah, we see I'm okay. He said he won't file that report in my history. So I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, he did report that kid for putting false information. So yeah. So yeah, that was my day. Once I get this knife, I'll probably stop streaming. You're like 2 levels away. Of course, I met that kid. He okay. So like once you have to add somebody like to do their party whatever. So I did do his party, and it was the worst decision ever. I shouldn't have done it. Like how'd you not get banned? It's like, well, they called me, and he said he actually put the report on your profile for false report. And I was like, nuh-uh. And like he tries to get on. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. During that time, I asked him he had like other reports on his record. So I was like, so he had like a whole bunch of reports, and he got banned for probably like for like an hour or two. Like, wow. Like, why can't I not get on? Like, like, what did he say? He's like, says I've been banned for an hour. He's like, well, that's what you get. Apparently, he has more suspensions than I expected. But I wish I can heal in hardcore. I'm probably a one shot. Alright. You're always gonna run into those kids that they think you're better than you. You ever do lose, just doesn't really matter. Oh, he's laying down. I thought he was dead. Okay, dang it. It's hard. It's really hard because like I don't really like sights on this gun. Kind of defeats the purpose of using this gun. Also, people never use Team Link, so I always die from teammates and everything. If you ever meet someone on your team that doesn't use Team Link, you better hope you don't freaking die, like I just did.
Hostile UAV circling.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Record's not that bad though. There you go. That was a long shot, dang.
UAV available for tasking.
Dang, he finally got me.
UAV mission timeline. Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Man, there's a lot of things that scare me in my life, and it still scares me. It's like, but at this point, I'm gonna have to deal with it anyways. So I have my life. I just dealt with it. I just had to deal with fear. And like, a lot of things I had to take a risk for. Cause of course I didn't even. Dang. So yeah.
Multiple hostile UAVs operating.
Man, I don't even have my rocket launcher. How do you shoot me through my shield? I think people found a way like to shoot through my shield. I want to watch.
We're done here. Black Ops forces to your nearest CCP.
Yeah, it's probably this kill. Dang. Yeah, it's probably me. Yeah, that's me. Right? I remember. What the heck? There's like these kids, and their heads like were like square, like the Minecraft dude square. And it was, of course, at that time I was chubby, and like go back to the rice field, and like I was like, what the hell? I'm not even Chinese, nor Japanese, or like I'm not even Asian to begin with. I'm sorry for the people that. I'm sorry, I'm not racist. I love you. I love China and Japan. Respect. You got some good food though, so double respect. So like, of course, those kids told me like go back to the rice field. I was like, well, first of all, your head looks like a freaking block from Minecraft. Like, you still play Minecraft? I was like, no, but I bet your mama does. And like, you wanna get in a fight, little kid? And like, of course, at that time I was sitting down. I was like sitting down on my thing. I was sitting down like on my property. They live like across. Well, it was actually pretty far distance. I was just sitting there, like trying to fix on my bike or something. Like probably I was wandering. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can barely remember this story. Like, he's like, you want to fight, kid? And I was like, no, cause I don't like to be in fights. But at that time, my one of my friends was there with me, and like it was him and his brother. So I was like, okay, so it's him and his brother. Like, do you want to fight? And I was like, no. My friend Daniel was like, I was like, no. I was like, because at that time I was freaking pale, cause of course I'm little and I stayed inside a lot. Cause of course you expect me to stay outside forever. Like, wow. Is that guy's username if mistakes were made? Nope. I guess I'm just an idiot. So, me and the kid started fighting. Military, I think. Yeah, military or Navy. Well, he was in one of those two, but I definitely know that he was in the Coast Guard. I'm pretty sure. But that dude was like really chill. Like everyone loved him, except for his kids. No one liked his kids. It was just like something that we had to deal with. So, because they always try to get in fights. They stole like a lot of things. Because I think his dad never really had like the appropriate or parenting skills. But also, they're both twins. So it was like the first time. It was like a first time for them. She's like, I'm sorry. These two are my first. It's like, okay, just cause my parents came out and like, watch your kid next time. And like, he's like, sorry, I'm so sorry. And like, seriously, like, I know one of the kids, he did do drugs, and he did get grounded for like a year. That I do remember because he couldn't go outside. But he did do drugs. He did do a lot of things like that kids are actually not supposed to be doing. But like, heck, it's me. It's like, so one day he ended up going to the hospital, and he got overdosed. So that was something. Yeah, he got an overdose on I think heroin or something. So yeah. And his dad couldn't really handle the gesture, so he got a nanny, and like he did have the guy did have a job. He helped like people on the side of the boats and everything, and like he was really chill, like more chill than I could ever be. Sorry for the aim. Sorry for that aim. I can't move. It's my head. So yeah. So like when a kid got 15. At that time, I was like probably I don't even know how old I was. But the kid got like sent to prison for like raping his nanny. And I was like, and that nanny like that lady was like in her 20s, probably like in her like mid 20s, somewhere around there. She was like, she was really healthy. She loved to go. I know she loved going to the gym because she had like the Planet Fitness sticker on her car. So yeah, she ended up getting raped. I even told her what their history was. Yeah, but she ended up okay. So she ended up getting raped. Then I felt bad, but the kid got sent to jail. I'm pretty sure he's in prison now. But hell, I don't know. I don't even talk to that kid anymore. I don't even know. I don't even know where he lives. I bet he moved, or probably in jail. Okay, there's no way in hockey. Hockey, heck, he knows I'm there. How did you kill me through my shield? So yeah. Man, why did I just sit in the car?
Eyes on the prize. You've got this.
Ah, frick, I'm screwed.
We've lost the advantage.
I'm surprised that thing hadn't gone for another scam. Thanks, teammate. Appreciate it. That's what I mean. You need Team Link. Team Link. It's OP. What the? What is?
We're behind.
What? What the heck? I don't even know.
That's a bust. Survivors, evac and regroup.
Isn't that the new skin? Isn't that like a DLC skin or something? Cause I know like people that got it, like they got rid of it, or like people that paid for it, they had like they got rid of it, then they added it back, then the people had to pay for it again. I know that happened, so that's why I'm buying anything. I still have my COD points, so. Oh, look at that. Okay, AC-130 unlocked. Probably the one thing I'm never gonna get. Actually, I'll pay health arm. I'm gonna ship. Yeah, I know that's the thing I'm never gonna get, except when if I camp, but I'm never gonna camp. I'm not I'm not one of those people. So yeah, no, actually Newtown. I actually like Newtown. You're gonna have like one of those friends in life that they're gonna try get everything in their way. I had a friend like that. Like he tried to get everything his way because his mom spoiled him like a freaking brat. Like he took everything for granted, and his mom was like, "You know, he can't take everything for granted." And he's like, "I don't care. I take anything I want for granted." And he's like, I told him you're gonna regret saying that one day. Then like he had like a big storm, like one day. Then like that kid was our neighbor, and we had a generator. that would last like for like it had like a big gas source. So like the gas in the generator would like last for like 3 months. Well, so the storm was like really bad. So we ended up using it. We ended up using that generator. Of course, the generator, of course, the generator would give you power. If you're the people that didn't know that. But I bet you half the population in this world knows that. So, of course, they didn't have a generator. And like, his mom was like a freaking millionaire. Like, they had a big house and everything. Shoot. So, his mom was like a millionaire. But they never bought a generator. We were lucky enough to have a generator to begin with. So when that storm came, of course we used that generator as and I bet they're like, and something happened. I bet something happened. Like, son, that generator cost a lot. And like my mom and dad has saved that up, saved up for that generator for a long freaking time. And they said that it was well freaking worth it. Like, it was worth every penny that they had. Also, we lived like in a small house. It was like about the size of a trailer, but it was like also on a hill. So it was great. So water doesn't get up to our house. It's like, and like the kid tried to come over to our house because our generator had like outlets. So like if you have like one of those industrial power outlets that you can wire like through your house, which there's two of them. There's one like for the main. There's primary and there's secondary. Ours was, so we used the primary because that gave us the most power. The second one does like small things like solar panels and everything, or like you can like put the secondary is like it uses power. But like you had to flip the switch up to put power in, or flip the switch down to take power out. So apparently that kid could read apparently, and the kid ended up flipping the switch down by luck. So it's like his mom called my mom. Is like, have you seen my son anywhere? And my mom was like, no. And of course that generator was like, it was a quiet generator. So I heard like a thud last night. It was like by my door. And apparently, or not by my door. The generator was on the other side of my wall. But it was quiet. It was so quiet like I could sleep through it. So, and plus I had a big fan in my room. So, of course, I heard a thud, and that thud was like something. So, of course I told my parents, and like, it's okay. It's probably like a raccoon or something, or like a stray dog. But that next night I heard it again. So it's like, okay. Well, at that time my parents were like asleep, and like, no, you should never do this. So because speaking of my dumb self, I went outside, and that stupid kid, and the power was still out. Okay, so that day the power was still out, and that was like the third day of the power being out. So that kid, like, of course I brought a flashlight. The kid was there using our generator power. So like when you use the second one, the second outlet, it uses half of the primary power source, if that makes any sense. So like at that time we can only put on like a couple of them, like a couple lights. So like half the time my room light would like be off, but like my small fan I had, which a lot like you could turn like 5 lights. So we had like the kitchen light, living room light, and like our main bathroom light, like the hallway bathroom. So and like and like a couple of fans. So my fan was like, okay, so my room doesn't get hot. So that kid ended up using our power. He's like, his kid is like, don't tell anyone. It's like, so I told him, well, you're using our power. This is why we can't have anything nice. Like, my mom won't buy a generator. It's like, well, that's your mom. Like, that's not your decision. You can't use ours. You're stealing our power. So I ended up like, okay. I was ended up telling him a lie. I was like, okay, I won't tell anyone. And my mom, like, we keep like, my mom is a police officer, so she knows like what's wrong and what's good. So my mom, she had to work that next morning, so she can go to work and help with the hospital or something. So I got her handcuff keys, or I got her handcuffs out. I went back outside, and like, what's that? I was like, so I put one on his wrist, because that's how you put him on. I put him on him. Then like, I like started shoving him inside my house, and it's like my mom or my dad woke up and was like, "Who's this kid?" He's like, This is our neighbor." And the kid that was stealing our power, or I told him he was stealing our power from our generator, and this is like at 12 at midnight. So yeah, he got in serious trouble. Like, of course, a couple months worth of gas, like a couple thousands of dollars. Not a couple months. I mean, like, it was like almost a year's worth of gas. So his mom ended up paying us a lot, and that kid, like, so how did I was like, how did they get that money that so fast? And I saw the kid outside one day, and he's like, your mom paid our the gas bill really fast. And like the gas tank was so big, like those big, and you know, like one of those big semi trucks of gasoline. That's like, it had to come to our house and like fill it up. And so since that happened, I was like, so how'd your mom get that your stuff? How much? How did your mom get that money so fast? And because like my mom sold everything, sold like all my electronics and everything. It's like, wow. It's like, so I asked him, so I asked him why. So I asked him why. It was like when we got the power back and everything. It was like week 2 of having no power. So of course I asked him why again. And the kid was like, well, I didn't have any power to my iPad or whatever. It was like, of course, those small iPads are like the biggest thing you could have. They're really cool. And yeah, his mom ended up selling his brand new iPad, which was like almost like a brand spanking new, like in mid and like great condition. Like, she didn't buy off of like eBay, or it was never used. So she ended up buying it. And yeah. So that's how his mom paid off our gas bill. Yeah. Dang. Oh my god. sorry it wasn't like. I thought I'd like do more accomplished in this video than I thought I would, but it didn't really go as I. This video didn't really go as I planned. Alright, victory.
Never a doubt. Good job.
So yeah. And of course I said I have to get that knife to go level up. Now in the video. That's what I'm doing. Rah, let's continue. Pretty much everyone at our school like had like those jewel pods or whatever. One of the things that people used, or half the kids at our school used, and like a couple of kids just like they stared at me for like for the longest time. It felt like eternity. So he stared at me. He's like, "Kid, do you want?" He's like, he looked at me and asked me, "Do you want to try the jewel?" And I was like, "Oh no." Like I don't smoke. I'm not that type of kid that would do that. Cause I know smoking like will mess up your lungs forever. Like, and I said that to him, I was like, "Well, this has no nicotine." It's like, I bet you have small like some point of nicotine. Or if it's water vapor, then of course you get water in your lungs and you can like drown. So I was like, no. Then like that next day, the kid he like one of the big giant vapes or whatever. It wasn't a jewel, it was like the vape, like an actual. So like he pushed a button on it and it blew like it blew like smoke out of it. And we have a restaurant. It was like, so I walk in the restaurant. He was like right in front of me, and he pushed a button, and like a big thing of that smoke just went into my face. He's like, and like I had no choice, like just to breathe it in. And it was like the worst thing ever. Like I had that smoke lingering in my lungs for like a whole week. Like sometimes occasionally I will get that freaking that thing back, but it was the worst thing ever. Oh my god.
We have the advantage.
One day it was that kid again that started vaping. Started vaping in class, like under his shirt or whatever. And like I told him, kid, one day you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. And of course I told my teacher, which at the time it was my history class. So I was like, yeah, I know, I can see it, like he can smell it on him. Cause like the smoke kind of went through your shirt. Like it would kind of go through your shirt, but like you could smell it. Like he didn't smell a thing at first. So he's like, so the teacher, he kind of knew that he was vaping in class. And the funny part was, he's like, are you vaping in my class? And he's like, no. He's like, what's that smell? He's like, I don't know. I mean, like he didn't know how to say it, like what it was. So he ended up taking his vape and Then that next class, so our next class, me and that kid again, we had like science together. And at that time, our science teacher was like really chill, like he was really funny and everything. And we had to do like a thing with a brick and a sledgehammer. And we were talking about like smoke, like smokers' lungs and everything. And that teacher, he didn't vape, but he bought like a vape for like that thing. But that teacher, or that my history teacher that took the vape from that student, he actually used it during the process or during the thing. He took a sledgehammer and he hit the vape with the sledgehammer, and like of course he took the battery out because he didn't want to destroy everything. Just kidding. But he ended up breaking the kid's vape, and the kid asked the history teacher, he's like, "I gave it to your science teacher," and the science teacher said, "Oh yeah, I destroyed your vape because smoking is for losers," and like everyone just started laughing hard. It was something else he said that it made everyone start laughing hard, but it was really funny because the kid's expression was priceless. But the kid said it wasn't even his vape to begin with. He said it was his dad's vape.
We've taken the lead.
He's like, well, you're gonna make him. And so the teacher asked him how much the vape was, and the kid said it was $1,200. He's like, why would you even use a $1,200 vape? He's like, I don't know, I took it from my dad's truck. He has a million of them, and it was really funny. So yeah, no, please don't smoke unless you want to have like a lung thing or whatever, lung transplant. Then go ahead, like if you want a new pair of lungs that you don't care about, go right ahead. Like I'm the type of person that would care about my lungs. So yeah, so quote, don't smoke. There's also like those ads that say, stop smoking, start vaping. I always thought like smoking and vaping were like very stupid. Like there was a thing that not smart people would do. It was like so every day I would have to listen to that, and it was like really annoying. Wow. I forget I'm not battery. Okay. Okay, these guys are really trying. Oh, I picked the wrong step. No. Wow, these guys are seriously trying. Perfect. Wow. Man, these guys are seriously campers. I'm very questionable of these kids. And in Call of Duty, of course, you run into campers like these guys. A lot of them I do actually really don't understand how they get their level because of camping. But like, hey, is there a game? Ah, shoot! Move! Man. He's TK'd. No. Ah. So once I do unlock this map, I will make a video about the knife. Probably like the good things about it. I probably just do like knives only. Like I do a knife only challenge.
Net call.
Yeah.
Sentry working.
Of course he placed it there. Man, what is up with these dudes? Holy crap, these guys are really sweaty.
We're behind.
How far? Oh yeah, we're behind. I'm just gonna ADS. Oh, that thing goes all the way around? I would have been lovely to tell you that like a few minutes ago.
We're close. Make it official.
Oh shoot! I'm trying to. If I'm really quiet, or I'm either concentrating or I'm trying to think about what stories happened in my life. So, more like one of my thoughts. Well, speaking of thought,
Across the board.
there's girls, and like they use like one of my buddy, like one of my friends, one of my good old friends. Let's just call him James. And like these girls, they would only use James like for money, cause his family was like really rich and everything. Cause he had like the new iPhone X, and like these girls, they're kind of like gold diggers and also I thought. So of course this is me. It wasn't really like a good decision for him. That's in my opinion. It wasn't a really good decision. It was like, dude, you know they're using you for money, right? It was like, eh. He didn't really get convinced. But one day, like I texted him like his girlfriend, and so I was like, so are you using him like for your money? And it's like, no, why? He's like, well, within like a week, you had a Rolex. You know, it wasn't even your birthday, nor Christmas, nor like a holiday. He just bought like, did you ask him for a Rolex? He's like, yeah. He's like, so like within like that week, it was like on Tuesday or something like that or something, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and like this this dude is like he bought her like I forget it was like some type of a like necklace. It had like diamonds in it or something. It's like, dude, how could you afford all that? And like it was like, jeez. Apparently his parents like did like they're like a security company, and like they do like VPN like secure, and like security systems, security cameras and all. And, like, apparently they're really popular. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to get like a fine for telling their product or something like that. I don't know. I just don't feel like telling their product. Also, but like he got like she got him like so I asked James like, what did she ever get her, or what did she ever give him? And he was like,
Enemy
she,
UAV
he had like a pale face on him. I was like, oh my gosh. He was like, yeah, she's using you, dude. Like, this is my boy we're talking about here. So like, he didn't realize like, that week I asked him. So I asked her, did you ever get him anything? He's like no, why? He's like, are you seriously not using him for his money? And that same week he broke up with her, and like it was funny. He's like, can I see your Rolex? She's like, sure. So she gave him her Rolex, and but at the time it was after school. It was like same day that she broke up with him. So she gave him her Rolex, or the Rolex that she gave him, or he gave her. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if I'm saying it backwards. I'm kind of tired. It is 11:51. I should be asleep. I'm just kidding. I only stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning. It's okay. But like, she's using him for his money, and like dude just turned around and just left with the Rolex in his hand. But she didn't have the necklace that was like it was like $2,000 or something. I'm not sure. 2K or whatever. Dang, that was a fast recoil. Not recoil, that was a fast reaction. But I realized I'm always in last place. I realized that. And they're doming us. Probably because I'm not trying, but it's also hot in my room. Probably one day I'm gonna get like a monitor, like a computer monitor, and just have my PlayStation hook up to this. Has that dude been camping there the whole entire time? I'm not surprised if he was, but oh wow, that's potato. Apparently throwing it at last second doesn't mean anything. Yeah, just give me a few minutes. Give me a few seconds. Dang. What am I in last place? I'm freaking 9-4-9.
Hostile UAV circle.
He ended up calling her a thought though.
Turn this around. Bring home the bacon.
Oh, I'm freaking keep forgetting that. I'm still on the story. Alright, what was that? What was that shot? I'm horrible. Dang, these guys are like trying. I'm not even trying, but I don't feel like trying. Dang, this thing can take a beating. Got it. Alright. GG. Alright.
Asset loss is unacceptable. Go to ground.
Yeah, fine here. What I thought, like, freaking mayonnaise, or I said that, never mind. Mayonnaise is like, it's like a serum or something. You ever like like the soy sauce? See how like it's really it tastes gross like by itself. You're not supposed to drink it by itself. Drink it by itself, but it has like a weird taste to it. And of course, when I was a kid, I just drank it by itself because I'm freaking weird. But so probably tomorrow, I'm probably tomorrow I'll do another live stream just for fun. And just like have a random live stream in. But I am gonna do live streams every Monday, sometimes Wednesday, even Fridays. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So yeah, that's probably get recording in. Just get a live stream just for fun. Yeah. Nah, I'm not going there. Where should I go? I never used them before. I never used it before. Come on, guys.
Mission area is hot.
I'm surprised. Oh no, 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 no. Wow. Okay, that dude just got a triple.
We've lost the lead.
Thanks. Oh, they fixed the glitch.
Be advised, hostile attack deployed beacon active.
Oh, I tried to destroy it.
We have the advantage.
What is it?
We've lost control.
How did no one? That's probably why. Why am I getting put with the worst teams? So if I actually try, I'm gonna go really quiet. So. So like sometimes, like when I was really young, how the frick did you know I'm there? Yeah, that's the other thing. How do people know where I'm at in this game? They probably have a whatchamacallit on. So speaking of, so like when I was younger, my my mom, or my grandmother called my mom a lot just to check in on her. And I was like her second kid. I was my mom's second kid. What? And I always will be. So my mom, when I was little, I sounded just like my mom. That was kind of a problem. It's like I answer the phone and it's like, have you seen this banking thing yet? Like Becky, and it's like, this is Patrick. Well, that's my name, Patrick. Some people call me Peter or Patty or something like that. I don't know. People just call me random stuff. Like, okay, so that's something I'm just kind of I just dealt with. I'm like, okay. Dang, this dude. Guess I'm going pistols. So, yeah. So that's just something I had to dealt with for a long time.
Be advised, hostile attack deploy beacon active.
Where is it? Excuse me. Oh, where? Somewhere over there that got destroyed. Something you should never do. That's why I say don't ever do it. Where did I put that? Man, what is up with this doing? Bro. Okay, I'm getting really claustrophobic. Like when I get hot, like when you get hot and sweaty. Of course, everyone gets hot and sweaty at some point. Where it's like, thanks, teammate, thanks. Like when I get hot, like from PE or like after the gym, I don't know if it's just me, but I get like really irritated. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, like most of the time I'll have anxiety and a lot.
Hellstorm detected.
I don't know if it's just me or like it's like a mental problem I have. I'm pretty sure it's just a mental problem I have. Man, this dude.
UAV above. Hostile attack deploy beacon online. We're behind. You know what to do.
Get yourself out of here, dude. Oh, I think I have to have headshots with this class. I wish you had to get like certain amount of kills with this class. Dang. Oh, that was actually perfect timing.
Power is lost. Mission is Charlie Foxtrot.
Oh, we're close. We had like get 11 more.
Hostile attack deploy beacon online.
Ugh. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, I had to get headshots. What? Might as well. Uh, I want this one. It has to be a 12. I like this though, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. So once I unlock this knife, I'm just gonna get rid of this class, or I'm gonna get rid of this class, because this class kind of sucks. Even this pistol is really good. God damn! like you're gonna run into people in your life, mostly people at your school. Cause when they figure out your YouTube channel, like you're gonna have those people like, oh, you got a YouTube channel? Ha ha ha. I'm gonna report you for some random bullcrap, something like that. You're gonna run into those types of idiots. So like a lot of people in my school when they figure out my YouTube channel, they're like, oh, you got a YouTube channel? Haha, you probably have like 0 subscribers. And like, well, I have. It's like some kids actually said that to me like recently, a couple of weeks, like last week. And like, when I was just hit 16, he's like, I bet you have 0 views. It's like nope, I actually have. My minimum is actually 3 views, and I just started, so I like recently started, like probably like last like 2 months ago or 3 months ago. It's like I can get a million views. I can get like a million subscribers in 6 months. So like, well, yeah, but that's you probably done it before. I have never done this before. And I was like, what? Why can't I have 0? And the kid was like, well, okay, that's you. Alright. Well, if you ever get 100, just shout me out, please. Like, thank you. Like, he ended up subscribing to me, so I was like, okay. So, like, there's one of our kids, like, they'll make fun of me for just having one. Those are the people I had never really understood. But, it's one of those people I had to deal with, so, not my problem. Also, I have yet, 6, aww. I hate that. I want to kill. Dang it. How does that not kill him? I'm not doing so good. I have 6 deaths. Man, these dudes are absolutely sweaty. Oh my gosh. Are these dudes actually spawn killing?
Enemy UAV above.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go down class. Like, oh, oh, then I thought I got. Like, did your parents ever give you like an allowance or something? It's like, why? Like, I had an allowance. It's like for what? I don't know. For a living. It's like I got a friend. I got a friend that had an allowance. He's like my parents give me $100 a week. Like for what? I don't know, for a living. And like, okay. Like I never got an allowance. Well, I did but I had to work to get money. But like well worth it. I'll get money like that way. So I did like yard work. Like at my grandmother's or something like that. Because of course, since people are getting older and they can't really do everything on their own as they used to. So I just like whatever. I was like, of course, as a grandson, as the great grandson I am, of course I help her. So my grandmother, she helped me a lot. She actually helped me like more than I expected to help. Like she took me everywhere. Like she paid for a lot of my fees for school. So like great. So she actually paid me through there. But like, so like one day I was like, I don't know what was in me, but I was like, he's like, here, I'll give you $20 if you do this for me. And he was like, I'll just do it for free. Cause I like at that day I actually remember I had like nothing to do. I was like bored out of my mind. So I was like, I just like helped her. Like she didn't have to pay me. I was like, no. He's like, no, you don't have to pay me. He's like, are you sure? I was like, are you sure? He's like, yes, I'm sure. It's like, oh my gosh. But it was actually a big thing, and she told me that day she felt bad 'cause she was not giving me the money anyways. But like, I don't, like, if I don't want the money, then I don't want the money. But it's like, because it's my grandmother, and like my grandmother's like the best person ever, in my opinion. I mean, if you don't like her, then oh well. But it's my grandmother, so she's an older person, so the person I love, so yeah. Yeah, but seriously. I got a new note. We'll see what we got here. Never mind. What the fuck? Bro, no, okay, I actually remember this because this was in Black Ops 3, I think. I'm pretty sure. But it's like whatever. You don't have to pay me. It's like, alright. I don't know what we're recording for. I actually have no idea. Find out one thing. Like, really?
Stack up, wait for my go.
So, like, at our house, like, we used to take off our shoes at doors and, like, put on, like, slides or something. Or just walk around in our socks or whatever. So, like, at my friend's, like, when I go to, like, a friend's house, like, I just have to take off my shoe. Like, I take off my shoes at the door. He's like, no, 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 you don't have to take off shoes. I was like, okay. He was like, I'll probably feel more comfortable doing, like, what they say. Also, it's like, the dirtiness, I thought. It's like, imagine how dirty it is. Like, what if you stick it, like, in dog crap or something? Like dog shit, or whatever. It's like, well, that's just disgusting. And I have yet to have a kill. Like, what is up with this game? I actually might quit this. I actually might quit this one because there you go. Man, these guys are really tryhards. Well, speaking of this, freaking hardcore. 'Cause why not take this way?
Enemy UAV above.
What the fuck? What the f- Man, that thing. Like, I meet friends. Like, I'll go, like, to one of my friends' house or something. And they'll just, like, wear, like, their shoes on their bed or something. And I always thought, I always, like, I always went uncomfortable. It's like, it's your dirty shoes in your bed. Like, what if you step in dog crap and you don't know and you just put, like, you just put your shoes on your bed and just, like, have more, like, mud or something that you don't know about. It's like, this is disgusting. Like, normally what I would do, I'd have, like, take off my shoes when that's the thing you're normally supposed to do, like, either hang your feet off to the side when you're, like, going on your bed, or just take off your shoes. Like, or, like, your slides. Because that's what you're supposed to do. My gosh. camp here for a minute. Or not. Okay, that works too. I knew he was gonna come back. Where is this dude at? If you want a lot of one-shot kills, then you just go to hardcore for that. But
Enemy UAV above.
yeah.
Enemy UAV above.
Okay, that's. Holy cow! Okay. You're gonna meet some people in like games and everything. Like they're gonna be unfair. Like like you ever play like school with like kickball or something. You're always gonna have like unfair people. Like you're like, no, I want the game to go this way. I want the game to go this way. Blah 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 blah. I want to commit Sudoku. Like, come on. You're gonna have this type of people. Like they're gonna get really annoying. And like I just say like, how do you have friends like this? And it's just really annoying. So hot in my room. I wish I could turn on a fan, but unless you want to hear like a humming noise, are you? All right. Once I level up, I'm leaving. I'm leaving this game. I'm leaving the stream. I'm leaving everything. I feel like I mumbled the whole entire time for this stream. If I did, I'm sorry. Also, it sounds like I'm really quiet during my videos. I don't know why, but I don't know. Like I'm using the Turtle Beach headset, like the wireless. But I don't know how like to boost it. If you know how to, can you like tell me? Link in the description. Not link. Why do I keep saying that? Link in the description. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know. Comment down below, please. The video hadn't really been anything about thoughts, but
Proceed on mission.
okay, I have to get one kill. I'm gonna try to get kill with this thing.
We pulled ahead.
Okay, last kill I have to keep you.
We've lost control.
No. I have to get killing this thing. This is difficult. Oh.
Hostile tac deploy beacon online.
Where's that? Where is it? Do I not have it on here? I guess I don't have it. Oh, I can't leave. I have to rank up with this. I have to rank up with this rocket launcher. Oh, it's my mission. All right, there we go. All right, finally tested. All right. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Oh, look at this. Welcome to Crumpets of Lands. Okay. I have to get 10 kills with this knife. There's gonna be a lot of sweating. I'm going to put stim shot on this bad, this girl. Not much fun putting that. Lightweight. Oh, what's on here that I could use? Nothing. Cold blooded. I could use cold blooded, like. Ooh. Boss, I want to use Team Link. Crap. I don't know. Should I use cold blooded or Sulker? Let me use Sulker. I don't know. What's better, Death Silence or Team Link? I'll use Dead Silence. Just in case if I ever use this. Just in case. Actually, no. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit that like button down below. And I'll see you next time. Actually, before I end this video, I might do another video of story time, but either a Q&A. If you like the story time, hit that like button down below. Yeah, I will be doing a Q&A on Rainbow Six Siege. Stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace. Love you guys.